Hello everyone and welcome to the ninth episode of this course. Today we will be adding doors to our level and creating a win condition. So let's start. First thing that we want to do is actually add our door. So we will go to the blueprint, actor, interactables, and we will add our door, and you can scale this door however you want. Depends how big your level is. I'll make it like this. And now if you remember correctly, we have this button, but we need to connect this button to the doors. So we will just click on pick actor from scene and we will select the actor. This should be BP Doors 2, I think. Yeah, it's BP Doors 2. And we still have the same rules applied, 50 coins. So let's make this scene have only 50 coins. So I will select these coins and delete them. So here we need to count the coins because we want to have a perfectly accurate coins number. So we need 50 to open doors. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Here we can leave this to be 32. This one is gonna be 37. Then we're gonna have 42. Then we're gonna have 47. And this we can delete. We can actually make this one extra, so if they manage to jump here, we can delete the rest of them. Oh, actually we cannot. Yeah, we'll make it like this, so the player can jump. Actually, we don't need to make it. We can just add 3 normal ones here on the end, because this is just simple scene that I made, but of course you will have more difficult scenes if you are making this kind of game. So, let's test it. We need to pick up 50 coins. Oh, I forgot the super coins existed. Okay, we'll just pick it up like this. And now we cannot open this door because we didn't set up timeline, and I will show you why. You see? So we'll go to the doors, BP doors. And here is the timeline for opening your doors. So only thing you want to do is, like the first time, just copy the Z value, paste it in at the start. So we are starting from this value, 690, right? It's 690, time is 0. And I will put my doors to open for 10 seconds. And the end value is going to be 10. And we can just go ahead and make it like this to check it out. So we need to make it 290. So all thing that you need to do is you just need to check the start value in the Z, which is 690, and then if we make it 290, it's opened. So here make sure you put 290, compile and save. And let's delete these super coins. I didn't even know they're here. Okay. And now if I could do parkour, maybe we could finish our game. Okay. and we are missing 1 coin. Okay, so my math was bad there. We need to add 1 more. And now that we picked up 50 coins, we can open these doors. And as you can see, we have animation of doors opening. And if we try to open it again, we will get the boolean. That is, if you remember correctly, we set it up here. So if the door is not closed, if they are open, we will get this print string. So that's it for the doors. We managed to do doors, and now we need to add win condition. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the Mixamo to get some animations. So we can open our Mixamo here, and I will leave a link in the description. We will go to characters, and for this tutorial you can choose whichever you want, but I'm gonna just choose Michelle. And now you just download it in TPOS, FBX. And now once it's downloaded, we can go and search for animation idle, and we can take this one, and we will select download without skin, and it can be 60 frames per second, and everything should be like this. And now we can create inside of our character. Actually, we can do it in our blueprint. Actor, girl, girl end. We're gonna call it girl end, and we're gonna pull this character first. We're gonna open it as this, and from here we can pull this one that we just downloaded and select it as it is. Don't change anything. Now we're gonna get our girl model. We can just close this, create new folder, call anim for our animation, and we're just gonna pull our animation and make sure to select skeleton. So now we have our animation, and we're gonna go to our girl end, and we're gonna create a folder called blueprint. And inside of the blueprint, we're gonna name blueprint class. We're gonna name it, we're gonna set it as actor, and we're gonna name it BP girl end. And from here we can pull it in our Unreal. And first thing I want to do is I want to add skeletal mesh, call it girl end. I will set skeletal mesh to be the one that we downloaded, and I will use animation asset and set it as an idle, so she's idling. And also I'm gonna add her box collision so we can interact with her. That should be perfect. And I'm gonna set her to block all dynamic, and I will compile and save. And that should be done for her. So what I wanna do is I wanna set her here. We can create a little cube here. this is the ending point where players are gonna come to meet her. Of course, you can do whatever you want. This is just for tutorial. You can customize it as you wish. And what I want to do here as well is I want to add material to our map, because our map looks kinda ugly. I mean, it's prototype. So we'll go to starter content. We're gonna go to materials, and I want to select something nice. There is a lot of things you can select. It's just one simple click and you get the different meshes, the different textures, sorry. I will select concrete tiles because I like it the most. And I will also add post-process volume into our world. And after I added it, I will select it and I will type in bound and I will tick infinite extent. So that just means it's gonna be over whole map. So we don't need to care about being in the box. And I will go to exposure and I will set exposure to 1. So we get a little bit more realistic lighting. And as you can see now, if we go play, our map is gonna be a little bit darker. So we can add one light here. So if we go now, you will see our map is looking really good actually. So we can add one more here as well. You can just play with lights. I will add one more here. You just make sure to play with lights and do it as you wish. You can even change color of the light. You can go to the light and light color and select it as you want. It can be blue. So here I'm gonna put light as well. It's gonna be green light because it's ending. And that looks perfect. This means our lights are colliding here. Okay, so I think we did it. We can play with post-process as well if we want, but for now it's gonna be good. We can add a vignette. Let's see. You can even add the film details, so it looks like a film. There is a lot of stuff that you can do here. You can play with this. But for the sake of tutorial, I think this is gonna, yeah, it's this film grain. So you can see our game became a little bit like a film. And there is lots more things that you can do. But I will leave it to you. For now, I really like our map. So now we need to add the function to our girl. So we'll go to the girl, go class settings, and we need to implement interface, that is BPI interact, so we can interact with her. And after we compile and save, we will have our interfaces here. So don't forget to tick is interactable. And in event graph, we want to implement event. And when the player interacts, I wanna cast to player. So I'm casting to player here because I want to get coins from the player. There is more options that you could do, but for the sake of tutorial I will do it like this, and I will make a different tutorial where I explain the better way. But this, if it's small game, this shouldn't make a big deal, especially now when people have good PCs. So I wanna pull OG character. I will actually rename it to player F. We will get player F, get coins, and now we need to check, is it equal or greater than, let's say, 20. I want to make it 20. And branch with condition. If we have more than 20 coins, then we will play, we will print string you won. We will create widgets. In the next episode we will create main menu, and we will create widget for the you win. And from false I want to print string not enough coins to end game. That should work. And also, if we have coins, we want to make sure to, you can copy player reference. We want to make sure that we take the coins, set coins, and we are gonna set coins to our get coins, subtract, and we want to take 20 from the amount we already own, and we pull it in. And now this should work. So if we go and test it out, we will go to our game blueprint, player character, coins, and we want to set up 20 just so we can test. And we right click, play from here, and it says we won, and it took our coins. So we basically created the ending for our game, but we need to create widget that shows victory screen. And actually we can do it real quick now, just for the test, so you can see it works. We can call it widget blueprint won screen. So we can open it up. Let's get canvas panel. Text. And we can put you won. You won. And we want to make font a little bit bigger. I also have tutorial where you can put your own font, so you should definitely check it out. I will leave the link in description. And here we can add a button that says quit. This is just for the sake of this tutorial. I'm gonna create a more detailed video, next one, where we create main menu for our game. We want to anchor this, and we also want to anchor this to the middle. And we want to promote this quit button to a variable, and on clicked we want to just quit game. So here in our BP Gearland, after we print, we don't need print anymore, so we can just add to create widget, win screen, add to viewport, and we can set UI input only. And we can get player controller here. And we can also, from the player controller, set show mouse cursor and compile and save. And now if we save all, go standalone game, we can actually test our game to see if it works now. and we can make it full screen by F11. And my jumps are terrible. So here if we go, I think we need to collect, we are missing coin, 1, 2, and we need to do our parkour to end the game actually. Again, I repeat, you can do, okay, first try. You can customize your map as you want. This is just building core mechanics. And now when we come to the girl, we can press E and we disable our game input. We cannot move anymore. And we can quit. But in the next episode I'm gonna make it a little bit nicer. But for now, we won. And we can quit, and we quit the game. We will make it back to main menu next game. But for now, I think this should be good. So we did everything we wanted. We can actually put this material as well. We can just put it, maybe wood. And this is colliding. Doesn't matter, it's just details. So we did what we wanted. We made the door open if we have 50 coins, and also we can end the game if we have 20 more. And this map contains 70, I think. Let me check. Per character. Okay, so we start with 20. We need to make it 0 again. And here we can just add. If you really want to make it hardcore, just make them jump. All of this. And now if we add 4 super coins, we're gonna have 70 coins on the map, and that should work perfectly. So if we go in our game, if we simulate, you can see how it looks. I'm really proud of what we accomplished in only 10 episodes. We created a full game that has an ending and a start, and it has simple mechanic. It's kind of parkour game. So for this episode we finished, and in the next episode we're gonna create a better UI for the main menu and for the end screen, and I will think about bug fixing in the same episode. If not, I will create one more episode after that where we will just fix some bugs and make the game run smoother and better. So I hope you are happy with the project that we made, and make sure to stay for the next episode as well, where we will be creating main menu and win condition UI, and after that our game is ready for shipping. So see you in the next episode.